Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Carew Culture. Welcome if you're new here. This is probably the most asked for video. We're going to be talking about commercial awareness. Now, if you've tuned into the Insight series or any of my other videos, you would know that we talk about commercial awareness, but I thought it would be really nice to package it all up into one video. Let's get into it. To kick off, I'm going to go through my top 3 favorite resources when it comes to commercial awareness and why. Coming in at number 3, BBC Sound's Wake Up to Money podcast. I absolutely love this podcast. It is free, which is also really nice. It's about news and views on business and the world of personal finances, as well as discussing financial markets around the globe. You can listen to it anywhere, doing anything, whether you're at the gym, going for a walk, you're running errands. It's roughly between 35 to 50 minutes, so it is quite a lengthy podcast, but you really do get to grips and understanding of what is going on. The podcast is so intuitive, and what's beautiful about it is that you get to hear from people that are professions and literate in the financial markets and industry, as well as the everyday people like me and you. And that's where I find real value in it, because they explain things very simply. When they talk about what has happened and how it's affecting them, it is very simple, it is very straightforward. I know with commercial awareness in banking and finance, it can be very high level terminology that you have to wrap your head around. A really nice way to wet your feet, dip your toes in there, and kind of get a basic level understanding of what is going on. And my rating for the Wake Up to Money BBC Sounds podcast is a solid 7 out of 10. Coming in at number 2, I was really nervous about putting this on the list because it's so cliche, so typical, but it is the Financial Times. So the Financial Times is a paid subscription service. You have student offers, or you can even get a cheeky trial for 4 weeks for £1. Though this is very typical, but I wanted to stress some points that I found were really important for me when it came to researching on the Financial Times. It is very good for pinpointing your areas of interest. So if it's fund management, ETF, investment banks, law firms, whatever it may be, whatever you're trying to research, you can actually tailor your experience on the app to that, as well as getting daily updates in your email in the morning, which just adds to the convenience of it all. Researching commercial awareness is all fun and games until you're on your Google Chrome. You've got 12 tabs open thinking, what the hell is going on here? I'm so lost now. So that's why I appreciate the usability of the Financial Times. We all know how highly comprehensive the Financial Times is. They love a big word terminology, they chuck it in there, and it can actually make reading an article very frustrating. But what I love about the Financial Times is that there's a comment section. So do you know what, if you're lost or in doubt, head to the comment section. The comment section actually helps me a lot when it comes to understanding what is going on, because I promise you there's been articles that I've read and I'm just like, I don't know I don't know what the heck they're talking about. But as soon as I head to the comment section, yes, I have a better clue, because it's all filled with professionals or whoever they may be, discussing their opinions and actually sometimes having a back and forth, which can get quite interesting, but it's very valuable hearing from people that have an understanding of the article and how they break it down and their thought process. It can be frustrating. It is actually not a bad thing that the Financial Times requires you to have a medium to high level understanding of financial terms, and that is actually where you are forced to learn. I know I love to work smart and not hard, but this would require some effort. There's no beating around the bush. If you want to make sure you're at that top spot, just learn the stuff. And it's really nice because, say for example, you filter for wealth management, right? All the terms that you would need to know for your position in wealth management, and to be able to have substantial conversations when it comes to your interview, that come up within wealth management articles. So you learning those terms that you pick out that you don't know, you can create a really nice word bank. My rating for the Financial Times is an 8 out of 10. Coming in at number 1, this is the one I'm most excited about to talk to you guys. I've discussed it on my channel before, but it is a platform called Finance Focus. Finance Focus was created by university students for university students, and that's where the beauty, that's where I see the beauty in Finance Focus, because they understood that basically every other resource that was out there was either too complicated to understand or it wasn't as in-depth as needed to be. Finance Focus covers a breadth of categories including markets, financial advisory, investment, politics. Have a bank activity tracker. To quickly go over bank activity tracker, we all know in commercial awareness the first thing that is quite important to know is what deals companies have worked on or what they are doing. And Finance Focus, you don't even need to search anywhere else, okay? Finance Focus covers all of that for you. They have a section on their website where you can go and you can look and see what companies have done what recent deals. How easy does that make your life? We work smart, okay? As I said just now, I like to work smart, not hard. And Finance Focus cuts out 90% of the effort. What I do appreciate deeply about Finance Focus is that everything is put simply as it possibly could be. When I say, as I'm sure most of you are like me, I get frustrated when I've read a sentence and 8 out of the 10 words I don't understand. They make it simple and easy to digest information, which I'm sure we can all appreciate. And the best part, I've said like I love everything so far, but the best part is that they have so many different outlets. They have a website, they have an Instagram, they have a podcast on Spotify, they have a LinkedIn. I mean, they're all free, right? So why not? Finance Focus also offers the opportunity for you to listen or attend events where you can hear from people in the industry, perhaps the industry you even want to get into, and none of the other places I've mentioned does that. So that's why this comes in at number 1, and I have decided to rate it 9 out of 10. I would give it 10 out of 10, but nothing's perfect, so okay, so now we're gonna go into how to prepare for your commercial awareness applications and interviews. When it comes to the application process, commercial awareness tends to not be so much more, I would say, intense, just because the most typical question I've ever seen is, tell me about a recent news article that you found interesting and why. And when it comes to that, you definitely want to choose something that relates to your division, or at least the company that you're applying to. Picking an article that I would find it easy I repeat, easy to relate back to whatever division I had chosen. I always finish off these sort of paragraphs or questions relating back to how it can affect or impact the division you're applying to and how that has sparked interest in you. And then when you get to the interview process, this is where commercial awareness can really get a bit intense, but nothing to be scared of. You're still gonna smash it. Really want to do your research at this point. You want to make sure that you've gone above and beyond. You want to make sure you've touched all bases, okay? So how I would break it down is that I would start off with the UK economy and focusing on that. What are the current monetary policies? What is the inflation rate? What is the equity market like right now? What is happening? And then I would move on to Europe and pick a few European countries. If I need to, I can discuss. We move to the US, especially if you are applying to a US company, you definitely want to know what is going on in the US economy. It only makes sense, right? And that's a wrap. So thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and remember to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.